The specter of death covers the skies of Gaza, and the Strip witnesses an unprecedented humanitarian catastrophe. These are not the words of a Palestinian official, but rather a description of the United Nations of the current situation. More than 1,000 are missing under the rubble of buildings in Gaza, which have turned its streets into ruins after the destruction of more than 30,000 housing units. The United Nations warns that the danger of death threatens thousands due to the absence of electricity, food, and drinkable water, in addition to the shelling that has forced hundreds of thousands to flee and seek refuge in schools and hospitals, only to find that such places have also become military targets demanded to be evacuated by the occupying army. The weakest and the biggest victim are the children of Gaza, whom UNICEF has said are increasingly difficult and dangerous to reach, and has called for an immediate ceasefire to save them. Despite the multiple news that circulated about reaching a temporary ceasefire agreement, the Israeli government swiftly denied and continued its bombardment of the Strip. The rapid developments in Gaza have had an impact on another front. Israel has started evacuating its areas near the Lebanese border within 4 kilometers. That happened after its soldiers were injured by a rocket that was launched from Lebanon, targeting one of the settlements. UNIFIL forces say that their headquarters in Lebanon was hit by a rocket before an Israeli airstrike targeted a point near a Lebanese army outpost in a border town. As for the international arena, American media reported that Washington has already sent a second aircraft carrier to the eastern Mediterranean. Meanwhile, the Egyptian president affirmed his complete reduction for the target of civilians and emphasized the continued efforts to contain the situation in Gaza.